Peace. Peace to the tribe. I am New Diamonds here with a new moon in Capricorn energy reading. I hope everyone out there is doing well. You guys, we made it. Okay. We made it. They didn't want us to make it, but we made it. Okay. We done crossed over to some new energy. We are here. Okay, it is done. We have won the battle. We have won the war. We are shining brighter than ever. Okay, and it is our time. It's our time. I'm so excited. Y'all got to excuse the little. I'm getting over. I don't even know what the hell it was. I know I was down and out. Okay, but I'm back. We made it. Like I said, they didn't want us to make it, but we made it. Okay. So, yes, I'm going to give Soul Tribe a little bit of time to come on in. And yes, so I'm super excited, super happy to be here. It's Friday. We're going to get into this new moon in Capricorn energy reading. Yeah, I'm just embracing the change, embracing the energy, embracing myself, and going with the flow. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start this off a little different than what I normally do. All right. I want everybody here to take a deep inhale through your nose. And we're gonna hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Inhale again. Hold and release. Inhale through the nose. Hold. And release. One more. Inhale through the nose. And release. Yes, this is all about getting in tune with yourself, focusing on your breath, and not letting anything disturb you, disturb your peace, throw you out of your frequency. This is all about that new structure and discipline with yourself. Okay. So don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Okay. We're about to tap into this new moon in Capricorn energy reading. Again, this is all about you, how you have grown, how you elevated, how you've been pushing through, how you've been finding balance with yourself. Okay. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Shout out to the Soul Tribe. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the moderators. Okay. How's everybody feeling? I see y'all in the chat. Peace, wholeness, love, and light. I see y'all. Okay. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling in the chat? Okay, let me burn my Palo Santo. Look there, and there she go. And there she go. And she's back. Okay, let me burn my Palo Santo. You said tired. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's part of it. That's part of the energy. You said, I'm great. Good. Excited. Good. Yes. Everybody's gonna be feeling a little different in this energy. Everybody gonna be feeling this energy different. Okay. The smoke says it all. Cleanse myself, cleanse the chat. The smoke is burning very clear, very calm, very steady, very slow. And it's actually two different colors. This is blue and white. But it's a steady stream. It's a steady stream. And I feel like that's part of our energy. Okay. Um, it's all about finding balance with yourself and not letting anything distract you at this time, staying focused because we have entered in a new paradigm within ourselves, entered in a new timeline, entered in a new realm, entered in a new earth, 5D, whatever people want to call this energy is here. Okay. It's been here. We're just getting settled into it. Okay. Anchoring into this new frequency, anchoring into this new energy that dwells from within us and being comfortable in this energy. We once felt uncomfortable in it, but we've been sitting with ourselves for a while a few of us have been called to get in tune with ourselves. A few of us have been called to be still. A few of us have been called to be silent, to be in sacred solitude, to isolate ourselves as we are choosing ourselves. You've been called to choose yourself. I choose you, Pokemon, right? You've been called to choose yourself because you are worthy of your desires. You are worthy of pleasure. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of love, regardless of those old programs, those old thoughts, those old perspectives, those old constructs, those old opinions. They no longer matter. That old identity, that old ego, that old validation, that old gratification is all gone. Okay. There's a new you that is being birthed. No more looking down, only looking up. And as we look and gaze upon certain things, we see through a lot of things. There's a lot of things that have been revealed to us that we may have overlooked, but it's very, very clear. We can't ignore it, and we can't ignore ourselves. We can't ignore the calling. We can't ignore our spirits. We can't ignore the elephant in the room. And whatever that calling is for you, I hope you've been listening to it. Okay. We about to get into it. Okay. I missed y'all so much. Okay, you said I feel supreme. The new moon is in my moon sign at the 29th degree. I'm feeling emotional. Okay, anticipating something. You be killing me with the Roach Palo Santo. Well, let me pop my shit. This Palo Santo, I have a whole bag full of Palo Santo from Dr. Be Serious. Okay, so it may look small, but baby, it's powerful. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't be out there judging me. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay. I'm getting in my bag today. Okay. I love you. Grace and peace, loved ones. Just saying hi. Salute to all the awakened ones. I'm feeling fantastic. Hi, everyone. Hey, right. I mean, we gon' you said period. Yeah, yeah, because you know what? It's about being yourself, no matter what it look like. Okay. I've had a this week. I'm gonna get into the reading in a second, but y'all know we gotta chit chat. Okay. This week I had a double death embodiment that happened within myself. I'm gonna make this quick. Yeah. Okay. I had one thing happen, boom, after another, boom, after another, boom, after another. And it really called me to go within, not blame anyone, take full accountability, and look at the bigger picture that source was trying to reveal to me. And once I finally realized what was happening, I said, oh, this is a double death experience, right? Because some people like to say that death, we in winter season, right? And that's where everything dies, no leaves on the trees, right? You already collected up your harvest, the ground is frozen, the storms, snow, ice, right? Frozen emotions being um deep dove into, right? And hibernation. So this is really a time to reflect on yourself and really take full accountability of your actions, your emotions, your thoughts. Okay. And the more you get into that accountability, the more you're able to alchemize that energy for your best benefit. Okay. And when these type of things happen, it can sometimes be an outer body experience. I say that because my experience that I just had was very much so an outer body experience. It's still hard for me to even explain what happened because I'm still recovering from what happened. I know y'all hear me all congested. Okay, I was sick. And while I was sick, I was having my cycle. And for me, having everything be pushed out of me while not being able to move, not being able to think, not being able to open up my eyes, not being able to, I was barely able to breathe. I just was sitting there and reflecting on self, reflecting on how much I've grown, reflecting on how much I haven't grown, right? Cause sometimes we get so caught up in the future, right? We get caught up in past things. And I was just like, damn, like what got me sick? And was it this? Was it that? Was it okay? It was the chemtrails. Uh, it was something I ate. I knew I shouldn't have ate this, or maybe it was the radiation in my phone. It's like, no, no. Everything, if we gonna be master manifestors, I manifested this for a reason. And you have to be very careful about what it is that you're thinking, what it is that you're saying, because just those thoughts can turn into a reality easily. So, this is why it's very important to focus on intentions, focus on your attention, whatever has your attention and your intentions, and focus on protecting your energy, protecting your mind, your crown, your vibration, your everything. Because we are most definitely It's undeniable at this point. We're in a war, and this isn't, we know it's spiritual, we know it's chemical, we know it's everywhere, everything all at once. But if you know you're supposed to be ready, right? If you a spiritual warrior, you're supposed to be ready for war at all times, even when it comes to your front door. Okay. And you can't play God and victim at the same time. What are you going to do? What are you going to pick? I thought we chose sides, Soul Tribe, right? So if we gods, we got to act like that. If we goddesses, we got to act like that. If we master manifestors, alchemists, magi, prophets, priests, oracles, warlocks, wizards, bosses, we are embodying that at this exact moment. And as we shed these old identities, shed these old egos, we are rebuilding a new structure of self. It is so dynamic, it is so powerful that sometimes we may not feel present in our body. We may have these shifts in consciousness where some things don't feel real. Okay. And I say that because right now, in this exact moment, I feel like I'm having an outer body experience. Okay. And I have to continuously ground myself. And I know y'all hear the leaf blower. This just came out of ship, new ship blowing in right now. Okay. It's blowing in. Okay. But we got to continue to ground ourselves with these things that are blowing in, this new energy, these new winds, this new mind, this new spirit, this new energy that is helping us elevate at this time, because it's all part of our ascension. We are purging, releasing, detoxing, cleansing all of this old shit to tap into this new moon, new mood, new energy, new vibration, new structure, new currency, new frequency. Okay? This next week is going to be very, very powerful. Okay? So I want y'all to continue to embody this upgraded sense of self that we are stepping into, and continue to integrate that change and that shift, because we're in it. We're in it. We're watching as things fall. We're watching as things build. We're watching as new records are being set. Okay. And this is all happening within us and outside of us. Okay. So drop some gems in the chat for me. I'm about to get into these notes. I took notes and I wasn't going to do it, but somebody got to do it. Okay. Because I want to stay on track and I want to stay focused, but I just had to give y'all that little bit of backstory, because I've been wanting to go live, but I couldn't. I physically couldn't. And that was a death to the body, right? Shout out to A1 Clarity for the super chat. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and light. Okay. Thank y'all so much for the donations. The cash apps, the super chats, the super stickers, the PayPals. I appreciate it all. Everybody who's been booking with me. I almost got 7,000 subscribers. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Okay. Shout out to y'all. I thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for the gems. Salute to the tribe. I see y'all. All right. So let's get into these notes. I'm gonna drink some tea. Cause like I said, y'all gotta excuse me. When I tell y'all, we are not the same that we once were. And we're going to continue to elevate. We're going to continue to shed. We're going to continue to unveil these old things to embody this new. Okay, it's going to be happening worldwide. We're watching it happen right before our eyes. These were the times that we were incarnated for. And like somebody said in the chat earlier, I don't know what I'm waiting for. I could feel something. It's like I'm anticipating something, but I'm excited. I can feel it. Yeah, you can feel it. This is the shift that we've been waiting for. And this year is going to be like no other. And it starts right now. Okay. Okay, y'all. So let's get into it. Okay, so I said the new moon in Capricorn will be happening on Sunday, the 18th, January 18th, 2026, on the Gregorian calendar. Okay. It'll be happening at the 28th degree, which is a Cancer point. So this will be centered in your chest, centered in your heart. Okay. What is centered in your heart? What has your heart's attention? What has your focus? Okay. What is rooted in your heart? Right? Love, family, values, abundance, clarity, prosperity, generational health, right? And then on the flip side, we have grief, we have loss, we have fear, we have old trauma, we have the inner child, right? How are you nourishing your inner child? How are you nourishing your heart? What are you focused on? How are you opening up your heart? How are you speaking true to you? Are you speaking your truth? Doing what resonates with your soul, with your spirit, with your mind, with your body, regardless of what other people might say, what other people may think, what other people might do. Fuck them. They don't matter. What do you think? What do you deserve? Right? What do you feel like you're worth? Am I worth yet? You're goddamn right I'm worth it. Well, act like it. Don't bargain. Don't try to go back and forth with what it is that you desire. Right? Don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Sacrifice. Don't devalue. Don't do anything that lessens your value for someone else. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. We're not there yet. I don't think I hit this the 7K yet, but don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, yeah, I'm 5 people away. Come on. Come on, y'all. I'm 5 people away from that 7. Okay. But this is all about getting in tune with your divine self and not self sacrificing, not being uncomfortable for someone else's presence, not people pleasing, diminishing your light, devaluing yourself for anything or anyone else. If you know your worth, stand on it, speak on it, be confident, and be courageous. Tap into your inner strength. Because this structure, this new foundation that we're building with ourselves is going to be the baseline for the rest of this year. The things that we do now, the things that we instill now, the seeds that we plant, the programming that's set right now is what's going to guide us through the rest of this year. This is our guideline. This is our tour guide. This is the blueprint. Everything that we do now, that's why it's be very intentional about everything that you're doing, speaking, saying, thinking. This is crucial because this is a huge pivotal point, a huge split, a huge shift. It's many names for this energy. And the main thing you want to be in tune with is yourself. Is yourself. You want to hear yourself before anything. You want to see yourself before you see anything. You want to love yourself before you love anything. Be one, lock in. Okay. So I said, this new discipline to build your new structure is the beginning to your new destination. Okay. It is destined. It's your destiny. Okay. It's already written, but it's how you want to go about it. It's about what you do. It's about those steps that you take to break through. You said, I'm working on that even more at this time. It's very crucial. It's very crucial, especially before we get into this Aries season, because once we get into this Aries season, everything is going to be locked in for the next minimum 14 years. I'll break that down later. But this is why we've been purging, cleansing, detoxing, reflecting, being still, is because we're entering in a new space within ourselves, a new space in time, a new space in the universe, a new space with the collective. And it's all about how you hold space for yourself. Okay. I said, you are goated. You the goat. Some people don't like to talk about goats, and I'm not a goat because that's the nah. You the greatest of all time. Why? Because it's your story. You are the author in your story. You are the director in your movie. Okay. In this Capricorn season, isn't that the sea goat? Yeah, we can call ourselves goats over here. Okay. You've climbed to the top. You made it to the top. Now what? You the boss, right? You the goat, right? You the spiritual warrior. You made it to the top of the mountain. Now what? Think about it. This is where you receive your rewards. And the rewards sometimes don't glisten in the sunlight. Some rewards are hidden. Like when you climb up that mountain, right? Your legs may be sore, your muscles may be sore, you may be out of breath, but guess what? You just built stamina. You just built new muscle. Your cardiovascular health, your heart is thanking you. Your mind is thanking you. Your blood, the oxygen, your veins. These are all things that are happening in the unseen realms. That is a reward. You can go the distance. Okay. You've accomplished something. That is a reward. So sometimes just being present and being thankful for that climb, for that journey, for that mission, for that obstacle, for that person, good or bad, it was for you to get to where you're at. That experience, good or bad, it was to get you to where you're at today. Stronger, wiser, more in tune with yourself. More in love with yourself, valuing yourself more. Okay, I don't care if they did break your heart. Right now, you know we're not going for no fugazi shit no more. I'm going for that. I ain't standing for that. Yeah, that had to happen for you to get in tune with yourself. You had to get scammed so you know what a scammer look like. Oh, it sound good. Oh, I've been there before. Send you my social security number for what? What you need my social security number for? Fuck out of here. Okay? Not yeah. We done leveled up. And it's from those experiences, okay? They can't trick you no more. All right. Okay. So I said, now what? Fame, rewards for your labor, the rewards of your labor, and the love of self discovery on this journey. So, the love of self discovery, you discovered yourself. Isn't that a beautiful thing, you guys? Learning yourself, getting in tune with yourself, knowing thyself. Just when you thought, oh, yeah, I know. Oh, I've healed. Oh, here comes something else. I'm strong. I'm stronger than I thought. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I was gonna push through. Damn, look at all the stuff you didn't push through. Look at all the stuff you didn't made it through. Even at those hardest times you thought she wasn't gonna make it through. You still here, you pushed through, you made it through. Give yourself a huge congratulations, a huge pat on the back. You made it. You made it. Okay? We made it, y'all. Our ancestors are so proud of us. Carrying this torch, this heavy load, a lot of us for the family, right? That goat, the black sheep, from the black sheep to the goat, from the black sheep to the golden goat. Okay. I always tell myself I don't like everything about myself, but I do love myself. That's what keeps me working on myself. Yeah. Motivation, inspiration. And it's not that you don't like certain things, you see things that you would like to change and upgrade, right? You have to be mindful of how we talk to ourselves, how we program our subconscious mind, how we program and talk to the psyche. Be very aware and very conscious of how you're speaking to yourself. Okay. I want to upgrade this. I see changes I want to make. So let me make them. Yes, I love myself. There's some things I don't like that I do, but I love myself and I'm going to change those things. Right? Always put in that alchemy. Okay. Okay. I said love of self discovery on this journey, more patient, right? So being more patient with yourself. Ooh, one thing spirit got on my ass about one day. It was like, you show more grace to these niggas than you do yourself. I said, ooh. Spirit said, love yourself. Be excited about yourself. Give yourself patience and grace like you're entering in a new relationship with yourself, because essentially that's what it is that you're doing. Be vulnerable with yourself. Be realistic with yourself. Okay. That's some old stuff, y'all. That's old stuff I used to do. I didn't leveled up now. Now I know. My spirit was like, yeah, you gotta really work on showing yourself more love like you would someone you're in love with. That's how you want to treat yourself. That's how you want to speak to yourself. Okay. All right. So being more patient is key with yourself. And as you've been on this journey of self discovery, you have gained more patience with yourself. You are more knowledgeable. You have more knowledge. Okay. You have more wisdom. You may be more sensitive to things, sensitive to the energy at this time. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, I'm like a new person, y'all. I'm not gonna say, well, a new person. I'm an upgraded version of myself. I'm not the same as I was last week. I'm telling you, I went through like a double death experience all this week, and it really changed my perspective on things and how I view myself. Right? I don't want to be seen as something that I'm not. I am that I am. I am me. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I'm happy. Yet we want it to be love and light, but I'm also gonna be real and keep it 100. I can't be nothing else than that. I gotta be me. And people who gravitate towards that is because they see me in themselves. We see ourselves in one another. We are reflections of one another, right? And I'm not skipping no lines. I'm not jumping. No, I'm not doing none of that stuff. I'm a go at my pace and I'm gonna do it how I want to do it because this is me and I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm 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 shedding another layer of my ego to be exactly who I am. And that is the beautiful side of being vulnerable without judgment of self. That is true power. That is true freedom. Imagine if I came up here and had to keep up this fake ass facade of somebody that I'm not. That's when people hate themselves. That's when people hate what they do. Identity crisis. We seeing it right now in the media with certain people like Kai Sanat. Oh, I don't wanna. Oh, I don't wanna. Yeah. And sometimes, like I said, you got to be very careful what you ask for because you just might get it. And then it's like when you get it and you unhappy with it, did you really want it at all? So you have to be very careful, very intentional about things that you call into your energy. Make sure that they are rooted in love. It's something that you love, not just something that excites you for the moment. Because that's when people get stuff and then they let it go, or they get stuff and they just release it, or they get stuff and it don't excite them no more, right? It's like the thrill of the chase of something. It's like lust. I hope I'm making sense. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, yes. What's the word I'm looking for? Instant gratification, which is something this generation we got it bad. Everything is instant. Instant attention, dopamine, serotonin release, oxytocin release, everything quick, fast, in a hurry. That's why patience and discipline is been the highlight for these past 2 weeks for a lot of us. Being in stillness and solitude because the world is very overstimulating especially during these times because they want to pull us out of that natural law. Nature law is to be still, is to hibernate, is to go within and reflect right now. Meanwhile, in this matrix, they want you to go out, party, buy things, celebrate, drink. It's a new year, celebrate, party, come outside. No, we're supposed to be inside reflecting, inside purging, detoxing, and looking at how far we have come so we can set up where we're about to go. Okay. Okay. So pay very close attention to everything because everything is more. They're going to put more things in the media. You're going to be more sensitive. Pay more attention to how you're feeling. Pay more attention to what you're thinking, to what other people are doing, how other people are acting, what people aren't saying, what people aren't doing, right? We call that body language. Right? They say they want to party, but when they come out and party, they're not really partying. It's because they didn't really want to be there, right? I don't know, y'all. Spirit then took over. All right, so I said more patience, more knowledge, more wisdom, more sensitive, and more gifts for the goats. More gifts for the goats. More gifts for the goal, right? Because if you have a certain goal in mind, a certain tension that is rooted in your heart, they're going to be receiving a lot of things to let you know that you're on the right path, checkpoints on your journey to let you know, yes, I'm headed in the right direction. I'm on my right path. Okay. Okay. I said the goats are coated and covered. We are divinely protected, divinely guided, divinely influenced. There will be a lot of divine intervention, a lot of auspicious things happening, mystical things happening, good and bad. Why? Because this is judgment. There's a huge judgment that is going on right now. I've been talking about this since I believe October of last year. There's judgment, there's justice, and there's victory. Okay. So I said we'll be covered, coated and covered because we are divinely protected during this double death. And I talked a little bit about that. There's a double death that is going on with a lot of people. And when I say that, this could be physical, this could be spiritual, this could be sexual, this could be financial, this could be health wise. But when I say that it's this double death energy, there is a death that is happening within the body, within the physical, that essentially leads to a spiritual death. Okay. AKA when they say you enter in an afterlife, you have a physical death, right? The body, the spirit leaves the body, right? Then you get to a certain place in time, in space, in the spiritual astral realm, where you either transition on or you come back. You get access to the underworld, access to different spiritual realms, or you don't, right? You get devoured or you get showered. Okay. And that essentially is another death. It's a double death, right? People reincarnate, people don't reincarnate. People go to source. Some people don't go to source. Some people travel. Some people go to different timelines, right? If you've heard about people who have near death experiences or people who die and come back, they all said the same thing, right? They have these outer body experiences. They travel to different places, right? For months on end, times on end. People go into comas, right? And then essentially, it's this point in time where they're given an option. Do you want to go back or not? And sometimes they're not given an option depending on how far they have elevated on their earth mission. Sometimes people die and they like, oh no, nigga, you didn't finish. You take your ass back down there. You can't come here. You're not done. Right. If you've done enough work here, you get the option. Okay, do you want to go back or do you want like, and through that experience, you can experience another spiritual death. Okay. Yeah, this is some metaphysics occult shit for your ass today. I'm coming with it. Hold on. Let me get my stuff together. Okay. But yeah. This is all about astro traveling, astro projecting, lucid dreaming, different levels of consciousness within the brain state, brain waves, alpha, delta, beta, um, gamma. It's a few more waves I'm forgetting, but y'all get the point. These are different mind states of the brain. Okay. And this all goes into death. But when we talk about that double death, guess what happens? If you have a double death, that means you have a double birth. A double death means a double rebirth. This is the double up. If you're able to descend into those realms of the unknown, you're able to ascend to the higher realms of the light. If you're able to descend to the realms of darkness, you're able to ascend to the realms of light, where you are illuminated in birth, rebirth, reincarnated. A lot of us are ascended masters, spiritual leaders, spiritual teachers. A lot of us came here just to do one thing and one thing only, get it over with. A lot of us have multiple missions, multiple things that we're here to do. The main thing is to be true to who you are, true to your heart, continue to live out that purpose, that calling that is innate to your soul and your spirit, and fulfill that. That is your soul mission, your soul purpose. Is to be, is to exist, is to have this experience through your lens. No judgment. Okay. All right. So I said, with that double death, this is death of the body, death of the ego, death of the spiritual. Okay. And when I wrote this down, I seen a crocodile in the water, and I seen this crocodile in the water while I was sick. And it takes me back to Kemet. It takes me back to Amit. Tarat. She has a crocodile head and a hippo body. Okay. She is yes, a dragon as well. I'm gonna get into that in a second because now you tapping into my notes. Who gave you my notes? I got the dragon on here too, right? But the crocodile in the water, mm, crocodile in the Nile, the alligator in the swamp, right? That you can't see is lurking, something lurking, this double death, this transformation, this dwelling within the waters, but also able to travel up on land, this devourer of darkness as we transcend different levels and layers of ourselves, of our consciousness, of our ego, of our spirit. That's what these times are all about. That's what this new moon in Capricorn is all about. This new structure that you're building with yourself. But how do you build that structure? How do you build a new structure on an old foundation? Well, you got to tear down that old foundation to rebuild a new one. Okay. And right now we in the basement because it looked nice on the outside. No, it's some inner work. That double depth, you got to go down another layer. Okay. Then you can work on a regular foundation. Then you can get in the attic. Then you can work on the west wing, the east wing, to build that mansion, right? But you got to start off with the baseline, with the blueprint. Okay. So yeah, that crocodile in the water. This is something unexpected. This is waiting patient for the right time, the right moment. Being patient with yourself, having emotional intelligence, because you just don't want to snap. Okay. With precision. You want to make the right move with precision. You want to move at the right time. Okay. Because that's initially what an alligator in the water is doing. It's crocodile in the water is doing is very stealth mode, is very patient, is very slow. You don't even see it in the water until it's too late. For some people, normally when a gazelle in that water, they don't even see it. It's too late. They hit that barrel on. It's over. It's over. And that's double. That goes both ways. It can be good, right? You being the crocodile, getting your prey, getting what you work so hard for, being patient with yourself and waiting for the right moment, or you not paying attention and moving too fast. Okay? All right now. Eyes. I see you, Sherry. Yeah, thank you. Drop them gems on the chat. Your girl is kind of very introspective today. Okay. So I said, yes, the crocodile in the water, because it's double the reward, a double up in vibration. Did y'all hear what I said? This is a double up in your vibration. This is a double initiation for a lot of us. Like I said, if you can get hit with one thing after another, that's exactly how your double up is going to come in at tenfold, a thousandfold, a millionfold. Come on. We speak it. So be mindful and pay attention to everything at this time. This is a very crucial time. I can't stress that enough, y'all. Okay. Um Wow. And I'm getting the crocodile is like Capricorn, the sea goat, right? Because the sea goat is water and land. The crocodile can be on water and land, but it's all about how you alchemize that energy at this time. Okay. Because this could be a very pivotal upgrade for a lot of us if we're doing the proper work. Okay. I'm getting like a double upgrade, skipping like elevation, double elevation, accelerated elevation. Okay. An all-time high. I just got chills. So like that natural high, being in bliss, that love, that being comforted, being carefree, not worrying about things, everything being done, solidified, secure, peace. That's a huge reward after working for your labor. Okay. So, an all time high for the sun to shine. And I'm getting, the sun shines at its highest point, and at the highest point of the sun is normally 12 o'clock, 12 noon. And when I think about 12, it makes me think of Pisces, right? When the sun is getting ready to go back into its highest peak for spring, right? Spring and forth. So we do the work now so we can shine bright in the future. Okay. I said, and to be sun kissed, to be kissed by the sun, to be favored by the divine. Okay. I said, from frozen to golden. And I said that because I was thinking of Disney movies. I watch a lot of kid movies with my children, and I can't put it on my kids. I watch it too. All right. But I was watching the Frozen movie, right? And that movie is very spiritual for people who haven't watched it. Okay, she's talking about going into the unknown, right? A spirit is calling her into the unknown. She has these mystical, magical powers that the whole town is casting her out for because she's in tune with her spirit. And she answered the calling of her spirit that took her on this journey where she's entered in this unknown place. And she goes so deep that she gets lost, right? That she has to call out to her sister to come save her and help her because she's connecting old information from old timelines that was hidden about their family history. Once she do the work, her sister do the work, she frees herself and she frees the spirit and she becomes the fifth element. She becomes one with her spirit. Frozen, right? And I said from frozen to golden. Why? Because we're going up, up, up. You know it's gonna be golden. I'm gonna be golden. Right? That movie is about demon hunters. Yes, it's me, Majesty. Shadow work. The demon hunters, what lies in the darkness, the demon, the angel, right? The polarity. But the big mystery, the big, oh, she's half a demon. Okay. It's three of them: the Trinity, the mind, the body, the soul, the mother, the father, the child, to be one, to be golden with yourself. But how do you do that? You have to embody yourself. You can't hide from not one bit, not 1 ounce of yourself. You have to embody and embrace every aspect. Even if you got to go into the past to free yourself from them childhood traumas, right? Because our mom always hid her. Cover up, baby. We don't want nobody to see them demon marks you got. You little demon, right? So she was programmed to always hide herself until she started to shine her light, until she was forced to come up out of the shadows and she was tested, right? Do I really? Now I'm going up, up, up. I'm going to be golden. I was a ghost. I was alone. What? That's why I love children movies, because they tell, and cartoons too, they're able to show different perspectives of things that they can't really show with physical actors and actresses. They could play up on the subconscious mind with art in a totally different way than CGI can. Okay. But from frozen to golden, when you embody this true sense of who you are and yourself and not hiding from yourself, loving yourself, doing the work that it takes to be golden. Okay. And essentially, that's what's happening right now. Bring it back full circle. Because we in winter and it's going to be frozen right now. But things will be transformed and rebirthed and turned into that golden energy once we get into that spring, that Aries, when the sun begins to rise and be reborn. Okay. We are growing in the garden of our dreams. I had some really good metaphors and bars for y'all today. We are growing in the garden of our dreams. What does your garden look like? What does your field look like? When you close your eyes and you envision your dreams, what do they look like? Your dreams are your garden. Your garden are your dreams. Why? Because how you nourish those seeds, how you plant those seeds is going to determine how those dreams grow. And if you plant those seeds with fear, with doubt, with confusion, with delusion, well, what if it doesn't grow? What if it isn't? That's why you got to get in the garden, uproot them weeds that don't belong there. So your dreams can continue to flourish, so your garden can continue to grow. You are the garden. You are the seed. Okay. We are growing in the garden of our dreams. The seeds are pushing up the dirt. You said you cooking. Okay. All right now. I planted some seeds to start my garden again. Okay. And I noticed these little itty bitty seeds were pushing up the dirt. Seeds push up through the dirt. This is the cycle of seeds. We are a seed. Literally, we're like a little sperm, right? A little seed, a little nut, right? Somebody got a little nut. But essentially, we are that seed that grew, that stardust that grew. And depending on how we were nourished, is how we grew. Depending on how you nourish that garden, depending on how you nourish that seed, is going to determine how it grows. Y'all catching what I'm throwing? Am I making sense? Okay. Drop some gems in the chat if it's making sense. Or should I just read the notes? Should I just read the notes? Am I too poetic today? Okay, thank y'all. Thank you. Okay, y'all just paying attention. Okay, because I'm like, I don't see nobody in the chat. No, y'all really listening. You said we love it. Okay. Okay. Thank y'all. I love y'all too. You said it's quite poetic. Thank you. Poetic justice, right? Okay. I'm glad it's making sense. Because that's how it should feel. It should feel like a flow. It should feel fluid. It should feel like a dance. It should have you in a trance. You should be one with yourself and always be in the moment. You said, I feel your energy. Good. Good. Then you know I'm coming from a very pure, clean, clear space. And it's all centered out of love. Okay. But I said the seeds are pushing up the dirt. We had to push through so much, right? And sometimes it's growth that we can't see. I spoke on this earlier. But we are those seeds pushing up through the dirt to rise, to shine, to reach higher heights within our own garden. Because some little seeds that start off really small get really big. 7 feet, 10 feet. I can see a sunflower right now. Right? They start off as little itty bitty seeds. I love to eat sunflower seeds, right? But they grow up to a feet. If they're in the right environment, they can be taller than you. It's all about how you nourish the seed, how you nourish yourself, how you water yourself, how you love yourself, how you pour into these things, how you invest in these things. Invest in your goals, invest in your dreams. That's going to determine the outcome. Okay. And some seeds, some things take a little more love, a little more work, right? Because you know, plants, they love to be sung to, right? Even though they don't have ears to hear, they feel the vibration, they feel the energy. Like Divinity Warrior said, I feel the energy. You could feel the energy. It's different. It helps you grow, it helps you shine, it uplifts your energy. When you show that love and compassion and that love energy pouring into something, right? You plant a seed, you leave it in a dark closet, don't water it, don't nourish it, don't talk to it, don't give it no light. What you think gonna happen? You plant a seed, you put it outside, you water it, you talk to it, you pull the little, little bugs out, you pull the little weeds out. That plant's gonna grow. That seed's gonna grow. Okay. All right. I also said people selling more than they're buying. Now I know why I wrote it because it was a place and time 5 years ago. Me and the father of my children, when we were together, he would resell clothes. And this is how we paid attention to different cycles and was able to predict how things were going to happen in the future because we used to go to this place called the Buffalo Exchange to sell clothes for extra money. And as the reseller industry and vintage industry started to pick up, we noticed it was way more sellers than there were buyers. And why is that? Because people perception on consumption were changing. People consuming different things at that time and their perception of what they were consuming was changing. And you have to be very mindful about what you're consuming because sometimes it can consume you. You don't want to get caught up in something. You don't want to get caught up in what somebody's continuously trying to sell you. Right? We want to be caught up in the feeling. What does it feel like? I'm getting like blind people. Like blind people go off of what they feel because they don't have the sight to see. Okay. So this could also be a time of a lot of people saying shit that sound good. Be mindful of that. If it's not really rooted in healing, okay. If everything is followed up with bye, 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 be mindful of that. Be mindful of people's energy and make sure y'all using y'all discernment when it comes to certain energies and frequencies at this time. Because some people going to be desperate. That's just what I'm getting. I love y'all. Okay. But yeah, people buying more than they selling. So be very mindful of what you're consuming. Be very mindful about your financial health at this time and what you're invested in because buying isn't just about physical money. What you're buying into, right? What your energy is invested in, what has your attention because attention is currency. It's what you're currently seeing, currency. Okay, you guys. So be very mindful of that energy at this time. Um, and also I had deja vu the other day. So this could be a time. If anybody be having deja vu, y'all been feeling like y'all timeline jumping and timeline hopping. Okay, Mandela effects, time dilation, dreams, having reoccurring dreams, astral traveling, astral projecting, vivid dreams, lucid dreaming. All of this energy is going to be heavy up until Pisces. It's going to get more intense especially in Pisces season. Okay. All right. Um and I say that because I had deja vu the other day and this deja vu vision that I had tripped me out because I was sitting down in my living room and everything turned gold. Okay. So I was sitting down in my living room. I think I might have been talking to somebody, talking on the phone to somebody, and I had this orange flash. It hit me over my eye, turned my whole vision golden orange just for a split second. Then I went to sleep. I had a dream. Everything was gold. Everything like I had a gold lens over my eye. Like everything was yellow and gold. And I had that same vision maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday. And I was like, deja vu. But certain deja vus, it's like, oh, okay, I've done this 1,000 times before. I'm making another sandwich, right? I'm pouring me some drink of water in the kitchen. Oh, I'm having deja vu. No, this deja vu was like, yeah, we're entering in a golden time, in a golden space, in a golden place as we get ready to enter in this golden age. Everything is golden. Our hearts are golden, our minds are golden. The gold mines, right? The treasure chest, that's the golden timeline. When you activate this coherence between your heart and your mind and your body and your soul, your inner child and your higher self, your light and your dark, your masculine, your feminine. When you combine all of these different things and you alchemize these things, you are golden. You are emitting golden light, a heart of gold. And it's not heavy. It's pure. Okay. And then this rising, when I woke up, I seen and this was another deja vu thing. I had this happen to me before. I seen a dragon come to me with a red rose. Okay. So this is being divinely protected. This is divine love. This is divine interference. This is war. This is divine chaos for divine order, right? Blood being shed, but we are protected, right? As we go through this rebirthing stage, right? The phoenix rising, the dragons are rising, right? The Leviathan eating the whale, right? The great mother coming in to restore balance from the patriarch. The matriarch is being risen and rising and remembering. And this is a divine order that happens within everything, everyone. This isn't about gender, female or male. This is about the bloodline. This is about the lineage. This is about restoring rightful royal rulership and order. I'm here, order in a court. The rose opens up. The rose rising. Rose, rise, rose, right? Is it making sense? She rose to the occasion. They rose to the occasion, rose. The bloodlines rising. Okay. Good. Right now, I can't explain my dreams. I'm not sure if it was a dream or not. Yes. Yes. We are living in some very auspicious times. The best advice I can give is just to write everything down. Write everything down, make mental note, journal things, because it's a lot of things happening all at once. And sometimes things don't make sense right now, but they will later. Okay. All right. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Drop some gems on me, y'all. We almost at that 7,000 subscriber mark. All authentic, all natural. Okay. No clickbait, no twerking. All right. Just pure essence and soul tribe. I love y'all. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Okay. We're gonna finish getting into these notes. Because I'm not done. Y'all know how I do. I'm not done. All right. I also have finished these notes at I finished the top part of my channel notes at 12:22. Right. And that rose, that divine love, that divine nourishment, that being divinely chosen, chosen ones. Because whenever I see 222, that's twin flame energy. That's divine love. That's divine union. 1+1=2, right? Or 11. 1 and 1 is 11. My son taught me that. That's the portal, right? 2 is the portal to enter in the gateway. And that's exactly what we're in right now. We're in a sacred gateway as we push through these old to enter into this new of self-love. Shout out to um Divinity Warrior, this beautiful journey of self-love and choosing you. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. And everything else will flow to you and come to you easy, right? We are attracting those things and calling those things in, whether it be love of self, love of the divine, love of a partner, right? Abundance in all ways and all things. Yes, it is here for us, especially if you operate from the purity of your heart and if you've done the work. You've already crossed over. We are integrating these energies right now. Okay. All right. Whew. Okay. So yeah, I put 12/22. Okay, that may have been a special date for a lot of us. I know that's always solstice energy. That's always crossover energy. And when I'm thinking about it, that equals out to 7. So this is a divine crossover to a divine timeline, to a golden timeline that cannot be interfered. We cannot be persuaded off of it. We cannot be tricked out of our spot. There is no destiny swapping, right? All these fear, 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 fear. People love to instill fear to try to trick you out your spot. But they can't walk a mile in your shoes because the shoe don't fit. They can't be you even if they try. Don't let them tell those lies. They're telling lies. Ignore them. Can't nobody swap your destiny or steal your soul. These people gone mad. They're saying anything on the internet for clicks and views and money. It's so annoying. Fear like the oppressor, fear like the colonizer. They use fear to control people. You know, somebody can swap your destiny. The fuck out of here. Can't nobody swap spit with me if I don't allow it. Okay. Holla if you hear me. Okay. Drop some flames in the chat. She's fiery today. She's a flaming throwing dragon touch off. Fire flaming throwing dragon today. Okay. With 2:20 on the clock. Okay. I'm waiting for it to hit the 222 because I just said 222 and it's about to be 222. Come on, can I get a divine synchronicity up in this thing? Shout out to the chat. All right. Yeah. So I put chocolate covered strawberries. So you deserve the sweeter things in life. You deserve a special treat. Treat yourself. You are worth it. You are worthy. of divine love. You are worthy of the things that you are desiring. Okay. And I know I'll be having me some delicious treats later on because that just sounds too good. And I don't know why it popped up, but when I seen the dragon holding a rose, it made me think of chocolate covered strawberries. And maybe this is a Valentine's Day type of energy, loving yourself, right? Because they love to try to make people feel bad if they're alone. If you don't have a partner, relationship, then, Valentine's Day is preying on people, right? To buy, if you don't love me, buy, like they're trying to get people to buy into something that should be felt. You don't have to buy me roses. What's that song? Gotta buy some people roses. What's the song? Is that Alicia Keys? Buy people 1,000 roses just to show them that you love them, right? It's all for the ego. It's all for external because somebody could be buying you all that stuff and you could still be getting cheated on. You could still be in a horrible, toxic relationship. So, what do any of that shit matter anyway? It don't even really matter. It's really just for the looks, it's really just for the ego. Oh, some people want it all. I love y'all. Did I say I love y'all? Thank you, LT. Some people want diamond rings. Some just want everything. That's all bullshit. These people getting $10 million rings and divorcing in 90 days, Kim Kardashian. So don't none of that shit matter. It needs to be rooted in true, pure love, true, pure intentions. I don't care what shit look like behind closed doors. Yeah, it ain't really. Oops, didn't know we were gonna go here today. But since we're here, a lot of fake stuff, a lot of things that are done in the shadows are being revealed, and people are trying to hide behind the shadow of things, but the shadow's peeking through the veil. You said 10 million for a 90-day trial. I'm just saying. And then we have elderly couples who've been together 70 years, married 25 years, but they've been together 70 years. Come on now. I'll save this talk for another time, but y'all get what I'm catching. Y'all get what I'm throwing. Y'all get it. Everything ain't what it looks like all the time. And then we don't always got to have our ego stroked for validation of something. Going into that Valentine's Day energy. That's all to get people to buy into something, to feel validated. You should love me every day. You should show me you love me every day. And it ain't always got to be with objects. It ain't always got to be with materialistic things. One of my favorite things to do is to go by the beach and have a picnic. What? That's so fun. Go to the park and just chill. What are you talking about? I can't do cheesecake. Bitch, you so superficial. You don't even see a real one when they in front of you. It ain't always about what they got. That don't determine nothing. Because some people who got it all is still miserable. That's these eyes playing tricks on you. Don't let your eyes play tricks on you. Don't let these illusions put your ass in a delusion, being delusional. Okay? Sorry, tribe. I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate. This is all passion. Okay? So I said the fruits of your labors, because you've done the work of the past to be present in the future. Woo! Bars again. This is the only time I do get in my ego. Okay? Let me get in my ego just a little bit. Just, yeah, I said what I said. She popping her shit today. In a nice, timely, we not rushing. I ain't rushing for shit. Taking my time. Don't let the illusion of something put you in a delusion. Okay? And then I said, the fruits of your labor is done. The work of the past to be present in the future. You've done the work of the past to be present in the future. That's like a triple entendre, y'all. You already done the work of the past to be present, aka you are the present. Being present is a present. Being in the presence of the future. You said layered bars. It's a layered cake you're eating today, okay? Come on now. You done the work of the past to be present in the future. So you done the work of the past to receive your present in the future. Do the work now so you can receive the benefits later. Plant the seed now, make the investment now, tend to the garden now, do the shadow work now, build the business now, clean out the garage now, braid your hair now, fold them clothes now, wash the clothes now, do the dishes now, cook the dinner now. So you can watch Brother Rich later on with Asir. You ain't got to worry about what you're going to eat. Okay. Do the work now so you can enjoy the fruits of your labor later. Generationally, this is legacy. The legacy. You're stepping into your destiny right now. Plant the seed. Make the investment. Double down on yourself. Come on now. Y'all know. Come on. You said factual. Come on, y'all. Because I already made my stuff is on the stove right now. I made a stew. I said, yeah, because he going to be cooking later. You know, come on. And I'm ready to go have my plate. I'm ready to eat. I'm going to be ready to eat when Brother Rich and I see her Dukes come on later. Okay. That's why I said, let me do my work now. Let me do my life right now. Huh? Holla if you hear me, try. Drop them gems in the chat. They're already dropping the gems. Thank you. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. We 3 people away from hitting that 7,000 subscribers. Holla at your girl. Okay. So, yes, do the work of the past to be present in the future. This is all part of time traveling. That's why I bring up the deja vu, the time dilation, the Mandela effect. We're going to see more of that play out in the media. Okay. A lot of was it this, was it not this? Okay. Be mindful of all of the dreams, right? Past life remembrances, dreams coming up, astro traveling, all of these things, pay attention. We in that portal, y'all. Okay. We in the underworld. This is where you grab everything that you can in the underworld. So when you come back up, You rise like them seeds pushing about that dirt. You got all the nutrients. You got everything that you needed. So you could rise again and grow even bigger. Okay? All right now. I said time traveling will be a theme. Time traveling will be a theme. So it's going to be something about portals that come up, something about the past, the 1800s. Be mindful, y'all. They're going to be trying to play with people's brains. We already talked about the weapons that they're using, right? These frequency weapons. They've been had all of this stuff been since Operation High Jump. Even before Operation High Jump, we already know we get the leftover technology. They already have it. Stay 10 steps ahead. We back from the future. We the ones. That's why they try to confuse us so much. That's why they in fear of us. We always been the aliens. Always. Why? Okay? Get in tune and pay attention. These them portals they be trying to knock us out of. Heavy sleep. Heavy on the sleeper cell. Heavy. Stay woke. Keep your eyes open. Keep your first eye open. Okay, warning, message. I'm just a messenger. Okay. Time traveling will be a theme. Pay attention to your health. Health, your health, your health. I just told y'all. If you feel something is off, listen. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. It's a reason why you get in that inclination. It's a reason why. Listen, listen, listen. Do not second guess yourself. Listen the first time, or that's going to be your ass. I'm telling you. Something told me, Diamond, don't da 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 da. I said, it won't hurt. Yeah, I was on my ass for about a week, sick in bed. When I knew I shouldn't, I knew I seen the radiation fog. Let me go grab him. I don't need a mask. I'm just going to the store. I'm just going outside real quick. Next thing you know, on my ass. Still recovering. Barely. POP hold me down. Barely. And I'm not the only one. Health is key. Health is wealth. Protect your health. And they're attacking the respiratory system. We already know this. They've been doing it since 2020. It's back with a little extra spice on it. If you catch my drift. The respiratory system. Get that mullein. Get that peppermint. Get that eucalyptus. Get them air humidifiers. Make sure your air is clean. Make sure you got plants. Okay? I'm dead ass, y'all. Oregano oil, thank you. That's another good one. Health, health, health. I've been saying this since the Pisces North Node, since North Node went into Pisces and South Node went into Virgo. I said health was going to be the theme. Health. South Node and Virgo, yeah, get your health together. Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, sexually. All. Because if any one of those fall off, yeah, it's a domino effect. And your ass will be laying on your back and not receiving no good type of nothing, baby. Make sure your health is in order. Specifically, breath work, breath work, breath work. That's why I came on doing the deep breathing. Ooh, you know how much of a blessing it is to have your lungs to breathe? You know how important breath is. We can go days without eating, days without drinking. You cannot go days without breathing. I wish I had a gavel. Y'all, get on y'all meditation. Get in tune with the breath. Get in tune with your mind. This is going to be essential for these next 2 weeks. For all, I'm telling y'all, the signals and shit that they about to be pouring in, the chemicals that they're about to be pouring in, the stuff that they're going to be doing is going to affect your mind. This is what I was talking about, sleeper cells. They're already here. Push to start. No tiller. Okay? Be mindful. Be mindful, y'all. And focus on your health and focus on your breath. Breath is key and it's going to be very, very key these next 2 weeks. So work on that meditation. Again, if you feel called, you need to book services with me. I do all type of breath work stuff. I'm gonna probably do a breathing thing after this is over to get us real good. Get y'all good today. I'm gonna get y'all today. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get this work today. Okay. But if you feel called to deep dive a little deeper, all the information is down in the description box below. Okay. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Adrene, I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. So yes. Then so those are my channel notes. I'm going to get into the chart. Okay. I'm going to actually pull up pull up the chart. Do y'all want to see the chart or not? Cuz I don't have to pull it up and y'all don't have to see it. I'll only pull it up if y'all want to see it. Let me know. This is a water break. Water break time. Yeah. Yeah, cuz I feel like y'all know I'm not talking out my ass. Okay. Let's get into the chart then. So, I said for the chart, we have a lot of energy. We have a lot of energy in Capricorn. Okay, like I said, this is a new moon in Capricorn at the 28th degree. Okay. So, this is really focused on discipline, structure, how you view yourself, your career, being grounded, how you communicate with yourself, things that you're starting with yourself. And this is all about how you're ending out, right? This is the start of the ending because things just don't end like that, right? When you get into an ending, it's like we said earlier, it's a layered cake. So this is the beginning of the end, right? The beginning of that old layer, that old cycle, that old stuff being released as we get more in tune with our true values and our true structure of ourselves, which is our hearts, which is our soul, which is our core, which is our unique gifts, our unique identity, who we are when no one's looking, getting more in tune with our authentic selves and expressing that and speaking our truth without validation of anything, without gratification, without wanting, seeking attention, just being in your own essence, in the purity of that. That's it. That's what this energy is getting us centered in when I look at this chart with the new moon in Capricorn at the 28th degree. And it's at the 28th degree on the 18th. So it's a lot of eight. It's a lot of transformation. It's a lot of power. It's a lot of strength. It's a lot of energy, a lot of hidden energy, a lot of breaking through these old loops, breaking through a lot of old cycles of self, of others. Okay. And another thing that I noticed was a lot of the new moons, basically all of the new moons that we had have been at the 28th degree. And what is 2 plus 8? 2 plus 8 is 10. Aren't we in the 10 year? So this is how we start that new cycle, beginning this new year with these new moons, with this new mood, with this new energy, this new embodiment of ourselves. When we get in tune with the dark side of ourselves, because the new moon, some people like to say it's no moon, it's just you can't see it because it's aligned with the sun. So it's hidden. Somebody said, where does the sun go for where the sun disappears? It's 8 moons. No, it's just going through its cycles. Now you see me, now you don't. It's like going in the bathroom. You don't want to go on me in the bathroom. Can I get some privacy? Look, can I get some privacy? Because in certain cycles, you really don't want to see people in. And we all need to have balance when it comes to this exposure that we're getting from within ourselves, this exposure that we're getting from the divine, from this inner light. Because light casts a shadow. The brighter the light, the bigger the shadow. And you got to find balance, especially in this 1 year, this 10 year. Everything's being revealed right now. Do you see? Are you able to see? Can you hear me now? Do you see me now? Do you see yourself now? Do you see them now? Do you see their shadows now? Not to judge, just to be aware. Because we're breaking out of those old loops, those old cycles. We didn't come here for this shit, not to do it all over again. Hell nah. I see the cycle. I see the pattern. It's not aligned with my frequency. I'm out of here. I'm not about to set myself up for that karma. And I'm not setting myself up to do nobody else's karma either. Your triggers, your karma, your baggage is your responsibility. Their triggers, their karma, their baggage is their responsibility. If you want to carry somebody else's bags, I digress. Let me digress. I'm just saying. You said, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you. I'm just saying. Now, because that's that, Saturn energy. That's that big mama, big daddy don't play energy. That's that karma on that ass. Karma don't care about nothing. What was those actions? Karma's about action. Karma don't care about nothing. In time, this is time to break up out of them loops of the subconscious mind, of the hidden realm of the mind, of those smoke and mirrors. So that way you're able to step into this astrological new year, Aries energy, with a clear clarity and point of view. That's what these energies, these new moons are about. Because the new moons are at the end of the deacon, at the end, they're very close as we go into the next sign. Meaning this is clearing up all of that old debris before we step into this new. Did you clear it out? Okay, good, because we're stepping into a new place. Did you clean up all that stuff? Okay, good, because we're stepping into. Did you get all that? Okay, good, because we're stepping into something new. We got this 2 more times before we go into Aries season. So I hope y'all picking up the message. Okay. So I said this is focusing on how you communicate with yourself to have a great fresh start, to have a new foundation, how the seed is planted and nourished and watered for and cared for determines how it grows. Can a chart be done if you don't know your birth time? Yes, I've done astro charts where people didn't know they time. And really all the time really determines is your ascendant and your moon. That's really what, but all of the other signs, planets will still be in the right area. It just determines your ascendant and where your moon is at. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I can still do your birth chart. A lot of other people, that's their business, but I have done them and people say they spot on. Okay. Um, but yes, I said, finding a balance with the seed and the cycle of life, because the seed has a cycle, like the bugs have a cycle. Okay, I'm getting like the larvae, the worm, the cocoon, the butterfly. Okay. Finding balance with self and your unique values to break through anything. This is where you find balance within yourself and get grounded with yourself. Like somebody said, Kundalini yoga, breathing, charging yourself up. And I say that because I need to get my charger real quick. So let me get my charger. You said, thank you. I will connect with you. Yeah, girl, I got you. Hold on. Let me get my charger. Yep, the staying grounded and staying in tune with yourself. That way, you're able to find balance in this energy, because this energy is very potent, but it's very subtle. It doesn't come in like a heat wave. It comes in like a thief in the middle of the night. It come in the middle of the night where you just waking up, you hot and sweaty. It come in like a shadow, like you don't really see it, but you feel it. And when you feel it and it's on you, like, oh shit, let me get my shit together. Damn this old ex, damn these old thoughts, damn these old memories, these old patterns. And you slowly just like, wait, hold on. Like, that's how this energy come in. It's very, very subtle. It's not in your face like Leo. It's not in your face like an Aries. This is putting a horse in the stable before the fire horse year start. This is getting shit together, getting things in order before that fire horse year starts. Before the fire started, you got to get stuff put. Okay, we got to get the sticks. We got to get the light. We got to get the fluid. We got to get the. Then you start the fire. That's what's happening. It's very subtle. It's a subtle setup that's happening right now. Okay. Look, y'all. We did it, y'all. We did it. 7,000 subscribers. Woo! I love y'all so much. What I say, the hard work that you put in is going to pay off now. What I say in my notes, where it's at, because I said it about 5 times. The fruits of your labor done, the work of the past to be present in the future. The labor that you've done in the past to be present in the future. The work that you have done in the past to be present in the future. Come on, y'all. This shit ain't happen overnight. Your girl ain't go viral for twerking. What? Not doing clickbait. Putting my heart and my soul. We already on here 2 hours. Just talking, sharing love, being authentic, kikiing, teaching, learning, listening, loving. Yeah. This worked different. And it wouldn't be possible without y'all because I can't subscribe to myself 7,000 times. Thank y'all so much. Y'all already know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know I got some stuff I'm going to be pouring into the collective like I always do. I love y'all so much and I thank y'all so much. I'm telling y'all, do the work now so you can receive the fruits of your labor later. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We almost at that 10K. Okay? I'm juiced. I'm juiced. I'm juiced. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's going to be something. I'm happy. 7,000, that's a big deal. That's 7. Yeah. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay? All right. Now I said getting grounded and finding balance with yourself because this is the basic structure for this year. Thank you. You said well deserved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This is setting up the foundation for yourself for the rest of this year. This is the blueprint. The times right now. Thank you. Says Source made no mistakes when she led me here. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Yes, all pure love and light. And a little bit of shadow and a little bit of healing and a little bit of fight, right? Love and light for the shadow and the fight. Okay, we had to grow up. We had to glow up. We had to do the work to get here. It wasn't pretty, but we're here. Okay. I'm super thankful. I'm super grateful. I can't thank y'all enough. Y'all know I'm gonna be doing some type of giveaway soon. All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay. But this is about setting up that structure right now. Set up your foundation right now. We still in the beginning of this Gregorian year. You see how they starting it off. War, fear, death. War, fear, death. So what do you got to do to balance that? Love, intention, life. Love, intention, life. Love, intention, life. You have to alchemize that energy with yourself, with your mind, with your body, with your heart, with your spirit. So that way you can be on a straight, focused path for the rest of this year because they're already trying to have you thrown off. Okay. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Okay. That will be your guideline and your baseline. Don't forget to breathe. Breath is key. Love is key. Light is key. The mind is no, breath is key. If you ain't got breath, you can't do shit. Breath is key, and focus on your breathing when you're in certain tense situations. You take a slow breath. Slow things down. That's how you enter in this time dilation energy. That's how you're able to be this time traveler, is with the breath, with the memory, with the mind. You're able to alchemize timelines with the breath in the mind. That's the key. If they got your mind, they got you. Oh God, this is they already got you. Counteract that. That's the art of war, infiltration. Well, you got to go into yourself, infiltrate yourself with positive ideas if they're instilling negativity, break through the illusions to elevate. Okay. And that starts with the breath, being aware of the breath and how you see things and how you see yourself, how people see things and how people see themselves. You want to be very mindful. You said, yes, the nervous system. Nervous system is so key. That's the foundation for life. The nerves, the veins, the roots, the timelines, the vines, the thread, the needle, the cord, the umbilical cord, the network, the grid. It's all connected. Okay. And then I put, say it with your chest. I don't know why Spirit says, say it with your chest. I've been saying it with my chest this whole time. So I guess, I don't know. Guess that was a warning. But being very passionate about things, meaning what you're saying what you mean, minding the business that pays you. Okay. Being that spiritual warrior, that divine warrior. Okay. Speaking your truth to set yourself free and finding balance and harmony from within to ascend. Okay. Yes. Thank you for dropping them gems in the chat. I love y'all. I wish somebody did send 7 bands to my Cash App. Don't come on now. You said I thought somebody sent 7 bands. Come on. Ashe, ashe, and so it is done. Okay. Yes. Yes, I received that. Thank you for that. Okay. Uh, but yes, I said say it with your chest. It's a chest in the chart. Okay, the chart looks like a chest. The chart looks like a corset. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all just so y'all can see real quick, and then I'm gonna take it down. Okay. Boom. If you look right here, this looks like a bra, a corset. It looks like a chest. It's at the 28th degree. 28 is Cancer. Cancer rules the chest. Cancer rules the breast. Okay. The breath, the lungs, right? The breast, the breath, right? Nourishing, nourishment, the milk, the mother's milk, the breast milk, right? The Milky Way galaxy. divine nourishment. Okay? I just wanted y'all to see this real quick. I'm going to take this down because I'm in the flow. I'm in the flow right now. Oh, it's blank? No image. Oh, they be hate. They love hating on me. Why? Okay, let me see. Boom. There we go. Can y'all see it now? Here we go. The chest. Okay. This looks like a corset. This looks like a breastplate, a chest plate. Okay. The shield. Divinely protected, divinely guided. It also looks like little goggles. Makes me think of Google. Your eyes, right? What are you consuming with your eyes? This looks like a seal as well. Okay. This looks like a lot of different things. Y'all know my imagination is of a child. Okay. Okay. So y'all said y'all see it now. I just wanted to show y'all real quick. Because if I look at that chart while I'm doing this, y'all, I'm going to be on here a whole another 2 hours. You already know how I do. The chart be speaking to me. Okay. And I already got channel messages coming in, downloads, freestyling, but I can't. I'm trying to get out of here in a timely manner. But I do love y'all. Okay. We already been on here 2 hours. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Hit the notifications. But I said it looks like a chest in the chart. Also like a bow, right? So we are sealed like a present. Okay. Thank you for the Cash App. T, thank you. I appreciate y'all with 303 on the clock. Shout out Bruce Lee. Appreciate you. But I said it's a present. And I said the present 3 times. So it's going to be 3 different gifts. 3 gifts. I'm tripling down on this. It's going to be 3 gifts that come in for you. It's going to be 3 gifts that come in for you. Some of them may be hidden. Pay attention. 333. Big confirmation if you're seeing 33, 333 everywhere. Big confirmation if you're seeing 444, 1222, 111, 707, 1234, 321. If you're seeing any synchronicities with numbers, any numerology, any angel numbers, pay attention to the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities. I'm telling y'all. Pay attention. The divine is speaking louder than ever, and the divine spirit speaks through codes, speak through signs, speak through the birds, speak through elders, speak through children, speak through the TV, however it can get our attention. Speak through those dreams. Thank you so much for the donation, Ghost. I appreciate the Cash App. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Okay. So pay attention to those signs. Okay. And being present in the present moment as well. Don't let the moment pass you by. Be present, be in gratitude, being thankful, being grateful. Because just like that moment is gone already. So hold on to your peace, hold on to your joy, hold on to your bliss, hold on to your happiness, hold on to your love. Don't let nothing steal that away from you. It is yours. It is yours. Protect your peace. Okay. Then I said Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node are in Pisces. So this is rooted All of this is rooted in that energy. Okay. So if you've broken through the illusions of the past, you're going to be able to move forward because you're breaking through the loops and you're shedding that old, and you've outgrown things due to you opening up your chest. I'm literally seeing boobs growing, right? Your chest is getting bigger. You're opening up your heart. You're loving more. You outgrown those old ways. You outgrown those old things. They don't fit anymore, right? So your treasure chest, your chest is opening up. And what's inside? More gold, more love, more abundance. Because you've done the work. The X marks the spot, right? Going within the feminine, the feminine, going within the X, the hidden, to release. Once you release, you open up to receive more love from the divine, divine feminine, divine masculine, big mama, big daddy, right? Because I can't leave out big daddy. Big mama, yeah, big daddy too. Okay. All right, Father Spirit, whatever, whoever, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the energy. Okay. And being open to your perspective on how you view things. That is what's going to open up your eyes, because it's not only just your chest and your heart opening up, it's your eyes opening up. Y'all just seen that video I dropped, eyes wide open. Our hearts are wide open and our eyes are wide open. And some people like to say it leaves you vulnerable, but not when you're divinely protected. We got an army with us. You better watch your ass. when you fuck around with me, oh, I'm vulnerable. Yeah, I try me if you want to. You gonna fuck around and find out. You think you got away with it? Yeah. My spirit team don't play. My ancestors don't play. Holla if you hear me, chat. Drop them flames in the chat. If your ancestors and your spirit team don't play about you, the divine don't play about the chosen ones, try me if you want to. Try some fuck shit. You gonna fuck around and find out. And I ain't got to do shit. We ain't got to do a goddamn thing. I ain't got to respond to no DMs. I ain't got to respond to nothing. I don't got to move a fucking hair on my head. You're not going to touch shit. Haters. Fuck the haters. Fuck whoever watching. Because the haters really love you. Yeah, I'm popping my shit today. I told y'all. I said what I said. Okay. And I also said there is a hidden lens that is being revealed to you. There is a hidden lens that is being revealed to you. Why did I say that? I said that because Lilith is in Sagittarius, and it's creating that goggle look in the chart. So there is a hidden lens that's being opened up to you, right? Like I said, these haters, well, haters aren't really haters. They really admire you. See, we taking that false lens off. There's more things that's coming in for you to view it in a different way. Open up your eyes and look at it from different perspectives and perceive things. Everybody perceive things differently. So you have to be mindful. Okay? There's a hidden lens that's being revealed to you about how you communicate with your actions, with your masculine energy, and you have to find balance within your structure. Okay. So there's something that your masculine energy may be presenting itself to you. Something, how you think logically, how you go about exuding your energy, how you go about projecting your energy may be presented. Okay. Passive aggressive energy, this could be you or people around you. Be mindful. Okay, because we are alchemists. We know how to alchemize this energy. People who haven't done the work are really the ones who we have to worry about, because they get out into these energies and they act chaotic, and we got to protect ourselves from them, right? If you see somebody walking down the street with a flamethrower, you're not going to walk to them, right? You're going to keep your distance, right? Because they don't know how to operate through this energy. Meanwhile, we are fire breathing dragons. We have the fire within, and they really don't want the smoke because we are tamed. But we can unleash the dragon if we want to at any given time. Okay. That's the message. That's the message I'm getting. So be mindful of your energy. Emotional intelligence, people. Okay. Be mindful of your energy. Be mindful of your mind. Mind over matter. Emotional intelligence. Okay. But handle your business as well. I'm going to always say that. Also, being optimistic over pessimistic, and making sure that you value your spiritual discipline as well, because it's going to help you govern and maneuver through this material realm and releasing these mundane things at this time. Because, like I said, it's a lot of illusions that they're putting in front of us right now. So we have to be in tune with our spiritual essence, our spiritual sovereignty, and our spiritual authority, our spiritual discipline. That's how we find balance in this realm. Okay. And if you too caught up in the ethers, ground yourself in this physical reality. Okay. Dance, sing, draw, write, get out in nature, hug a tree, plant some flowers, work out. Okay. Whatever you things you do to ground yourself, breathe, meditate. Find things that you like to do to keep balance in this energy at this time. Okay. I'm almost done, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I said metaphysics versus quantum physics. And I love this because this has been coming up so much. Because, yes, we have entered in the quantum realm, but the quantum realm operates on quantum mechanics. When we are metaphysical, there are no rules. We create the rules. We are source. We are connected to source. So we make whatever we want a reality. We mix the physical with the spiritual and turn things into magic. So be mindful of wordplay. Be mindful of the spells people are trying to put on you. Do what resonates with your energy. Do what resonates with your frequency at this time. Ooh, my nose doing that weird thing again. I'm telling y'all, ever since I had that nosebleed, I have not been the same. Since last week, y'all have not been the same. Okay. In the most beautiful, positive way ever. We are upgrading. We are ascending at a all-time high. Okay. Heart is where the home is. So be sure to do the alchemy so that way you can love yourself and you feel home within yourself. You feel peace within yourself. Early childhood development will be a theme. Early education, teaching the children, children and teaching and learning. Siblings and relationships will be a theme. Because like I said, I'm talking about the seed that goes, that's universal. right? The cosmic egg is the cosmic seed. The star seeds, right? The seed, the sperm, the seed, the plant, the seed, right? This is macro, micro. This is metaphysics. This is quantum physics. The beginning, the end, the rooter to the tutor, the cradle to the grave, right? I can go on and on and on and on and on. Y'all get the picture. It's always a starting point, but it always circles back around the Ouroboros, right? When does it really, what really came first, the chicken or the egg, right? Who created God, right? The Big Bang Theory, all these, just get in tune with yourself and make sure you're centered and rooted within yourself. And you'll always feel home. You'll never feel lost when you get in tune with knowing yourself. You can never be lost when you know yourself. Okay? And that goes back into early childhood development. Who were you before the world got to you? Who were you before the world told you who to be? Before the people in the world got to you? Before the people in the world told you who to be? Before religion, before the indoctrination, before the teachers, before certain programmings. Get back into that heart space as a child and release all of those whatever that isn't centered in your true authentic identity, your true authentic essence. That's who you are. That is your soul. That is your heart. And let that light shine at this time. Okay? There'll be a lot of nostalgia, things, dreams, deja vu, Mandela effects. Pay attention. Your cup is being filled. And not only is your cup being filled, your cup is being expanded. Your cup is being upgraded to a bowl, to a river, to an ocean. Because the cup is overflowing. And you can only hold so much before you got to get an upgrade, right? This little ass cup ain't that little ass 8-ounce cup ain't gonna hold. I got a whole 32 ounce. You got to upgrade if you're trying to intake all of this knowledge, all of this information, this new currency. Everything's being upgraded. The vessel, the body, the mind. Okay. All right, y'all. Now, this is where it's very interesting because I had went to do a meditation because I wanted to write my notes. And soon as I got into my meditation, I seen the number 7 and Spirit said, stop. And I was like, well, damn. Spirit said, stop. Go live right now. And I was like, okay. With 222 on the clock. I can't make this shit up. 22277. Yeah, I pay attention to all the number sequences, okay? So yeah, Spirit wanted me to do this meditation live. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna drink something real quick. And then I told y'all I was gonna do a little breath work activation with y'all, and then we up out of here. Okay. Again, thank y'all so much for being here with me. I love y'all so much. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification so you know when I go live. And anything you may be looking for to donate, to book readings, to buy products is all in the description box below. So on my website, nudiamonds.net. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much, Source. I'm already being pulled. So when I first started to tap into this, I seen the number 7. And that gave me a sense of Spirit, divine source, God, creator, being one with us. It's your essence. You are it. And it is you. It's nothing outside of us. It is us. And there's a huge completion of an old cycle as we embrace this new, upgraded sense of self and cycle. Okay. I'm seeing what appears to be like a tent. This looks like a tent. Give me a second. I love it. It's elongating. So it's like a tunnel. Give me a second, y'all. I don't know what spirit. Okay. We're in the midst of a hidden portal. We're like in the middle of a hidden portal when it comes to this underworld energy, when it comes to this winter energy. Okay. Because when we enter in the winter solstice, we go into the darkest part, right? The most southern part, right? But it's really the earth just tilting its axis so we don't get as much sun. So there's really a calling for us to go deep within, and we're in the middle of the tent, the middle of the portal where we get in tune with ourselves. And this is where we highlight different things within ourselves to pull them up. I'm seeing somebody holding a shovel, right? So we doing the work, right? Like I said, tending to our garden to uproot things, to uplift ourselves, to uproot things, to uplift ourselves. What's done is done. I'm getting like things being buried, right? Leaving that old shit in the past because manure makes great dirt to grow. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. That old ship help us grow. Thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing an arrow is giving, I don't know. Was that Sagittarius? I know Lilith is in Sagittarius. Yeah, more hidden things will continue to be revealed to us about ourselves and about others during this time. Continue to remain observant, continue to be observers, and sometimes step outside of yourself, trying to take things personal, as this is a very sensitive time. Not vulnerable, just sensitive. You can feel things, sense things, smell things, taste things, senses enhanced for more clarity of what things are without the illusion, without the distortion. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know. Um, my foot is itching. And I don't know what that is about. Cause normally when my hands itch, I know that that's like abundance and money. Um, I'm kind of getting like ancestral abundance coming in with my foot itching because our ancestors walked the way, paved the way for us to run through these doors, for us to break down these doors. Ooh, my crown. Okay. So I'm getting like a lot of ancestral inheritance. I'm getting a lot of us walking into abundance. Ooh, somebody in the chat, drop down. What does it mean if your foot is itching? What's like the superstition? Because I don't know that. And then I'm gonna look at it when I come out the channel because I'm still in the channel. I'm seeing a high heel. Thank you, Spirit. A lot of us have been healing, um, and we're going up another level. We're going up another platform. Our platforms are taking off. Spirit is setting up the stage for us to shine, for our investments to take off, especially those who've been investing in 3 or more things. Um, So people who have like they're multitasking, multiple jobs, multiple streams of income, those things are going to be coming back tenfold. I'm getting like 3 times. Some people may have tried something 3 times, third time's a charm. Getting like magic, something is going to appear. Those of you who are resonating with this message, I'm talking to you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, got one more. What is this? It's like the same symbol. Is that a mushroom? It looks like a shovel, it looks like an arrow, and it looks like a mushroom. But it's not quite like a mushroom. Like something isn't quite formed yet, but you're still working on it. Continue to work on it and do not give up. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit just showed me cement. Spirit just showed me someone standing in front of a house, and it's like cement. They're like repaving the way, right, to walk into this new house. Okay. So yeah, something's not quite done yet. Something's not quite solidified. A new like engraving in stone, new writings on the wall, new hieroglyphs, new Akashic record keepers, new scribe writers. I'm getting like I'm getting like when the cement isn't dry yet and the kids come up and draw in the cement so it's there forever. Spirit also showed me like when trees, people who write in the wood, like J, Heart D, stuff like that. Like engraving, like you're writing your name in stone. Like this is beautiful for the future. Though, yeah, the work that you're doing now is setting you up for the future. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, what a beautiful channeled message. Thank you so much, Source. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. Thank you so much, Angels of Light, ancestors, benevolent beings and entities. Gratitude. Thank you so much, chat. That was so beautiful. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Copious. You said Google said this. Itchy feet has two main meanings: an idiomatic expression of a strong desire to travel or to change one's life. So yeah, we're walking into a new destination. We're walking into this new destiny that hasn't been formed yet. We're still creating it. We're still forming it. We're still writing it. The writings are on the wall, but who's writing it? We are. It's a blank page in a book that we're able to create and write for ourselves. We are the author. So write your story, how you want it. My story, mystery, history, his story. Write your own story. This is a great time to be writing everything down as well. So that way you can tell the future generations what really happened, right? Because they have their view on history, right? But who writes the history? The victor writes the history. We never hear the person who lost the battle side of the story because they're dead, right? They're not here to tell their story. So leave something to voice your story, right? I'm getting that Jewish woman who wrote about when she was in those camps, right? And something like that. Like write your own diary, write your own book, write your own story, write everything down so you can pass it down to the future generations so they could hear the true story, right? Because I'm getting like 40 years from now, yeah, they're gonna say, they're already whitewashing everything, right? Obama, well, telling how white they're gonna make Obama look, the first black president, and he white, right? So, and I love all races. I see no color, I see no gender, but this is for history's sake, right? For all of the melanated people. Yeah, because they want to erase us out of the stars. They want to erase us out of history. They want to erase us out of the cards, right? But when they close their eye, they still see us. When they close their eyes, they still see blackness, darkness. When the sun sets, you still see darkness, blackness. They hate it, but they can't run away from it. Your shadow is black. Everything is black. Everything is melanin, carbon, The basic structure of life is carbon. Ain't no running away from this. They gonna get this work. So make sure you write down your workings, your writings. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you. They said that is all. They wasn't done channeling through me, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So yes, that was beautiful. I done came in here and I done poured. I love y'all. I missed y'all. My God. 2 hours and who am I? You said you speaking to me. Good, good. Right for good news journey. Yes. Left for challenges symbolizing a strong urge, wandering, coming change in location or fortune. Yeah, it was my left foot. So yeah, thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Okay. Yes. Freedom. Freedom. Freedom is here. Okay. Boom. So I want to get into this meditation. I want to do this meditation with y'all. Okay. So everybody on the chat, I want y'all to close your eyes. Okay. And do a deep inhale through the nose. Hold and release. 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 Now I want you to center yourself in your heart chakra. Have a seat in your heart. Get comfortable in your heart space. I want you to embrace what you feel here, what you see, what you smell, what you hear. And from this heart space, I want you to emit light. Emit light like you're turning on, like a light bulb. Any color light, your favorite color. As you inhale, pull the energy in. As you exhale, brighten up that light. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, brighten up that light. Inhale, exhale. Now hold on to your light. Hold on to your joy, your peace, your wholeness, your bliss. Nothing can take this away from you. And I want you to store this light deep within your subconscious mind, deep within your soul. And as we return to our conscious awareness, bring that light with you. Okay. So inhale through the nose, exhale, coming up into our conscious mind. And open your eyes. You should feel like a ray of sunshine. Oh my goodness. I love you guys so much. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all so much for being here with me, for sharing energy with me, and just being present, and for choosing yourself, for doing the work, for loving yourself. Continue to love yourself. Continue to hold on to your light and take that with you everywhere and shine it bright. Don't dim it for nobody. Okay? I love you guys so much. So much. Thank you so much for the Cash App, Copious. I love you guys. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. You already know how we do. We're going to hit this singing bowl and just continue to breathe and release. Calling you to your higher awareness, higher seat of the soul. You rise. We rise. Okay? I love y'all so much. I'm going to play this other one. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. If you want, you can come back to this video and just watch this part during the new moon. Thank you. And just, yeah, remember to hold on to your light. Hold on to your light. Hold on to your love. And don't forget to shine it bright. And yeah, thank y'all again for the 7K subscribers. I can't thank y'all enough. I'm in pure bliss. I'm in pure bliss right now. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. I love y'all, and I catch y'all next time. Peace, wholeness, love, and light. Thank y'all.